Welcome to the NCAA Softball Regionals presented by Capital One, and welcome to day 2 of the Durham Regional, where we've got the 2 top seeds in the regional facing in the 1-0 game, with Georgia taking down Coastal Carolina yesterday. Top seeded Duke dominated Howard in the first game for these two to meet. Third time in 5 years these two have been matched up in the regional. They play in the 1-0 game yet again. Howard and Coastal Carolina playing an elimination game following this, and then we'll have a second elimination game at 6:30 tonight. Hello, everyone. We welcome you to Durham. Former Duke Blue Devil Rain Wilson and Noah Reed with you. We've got the top 2 seeds in the regional, Duke and Georgia. And with it being their 3rd regional together in the last 5 years, safe to say that there's a lot of history between these two. There was so much talk entering the season about Oklahoma and Texas joining the SEC, and rightfully so. That was number 1 and number 2 in the preseason. But right now, it's Texas A&M ranked number 1 for the first time ever. Struggled in the ACC tournament last week, went 0 for 6, a rare 2-game stretch where she didn't have any hits. But in this regional, had a 2-home run game on Friday. She's driven in 6 runs in total, and she crushes that ball deep left center field and off the scoreboard. 3-2, bases loaded. Malau Ulu clubs one into left center field. Long run for Hudgens. She can't get there. Jada Baker scores to tie it. Here comes Terrell. Jennings scores. It is a bases-clearing double to put Duke in front. Gordon tags one into left center in the gap, and that scores 2. A 2-run double for Sarah Gordon, and it's Georgia who jumps in front of Duke in the top of the first. Walker right back up the middle. It's into center field for a base hit. Langer scores. Crenshaw scores. This game is tied in the 7th. Cassidy Curd back in the circle where she struck out the side in the first inning in a quick 3-up, 3-down inning. Kirsten Roos bloops it into right field, and a diving play by Aaliyah Terrell. Points to her pitcher, says, "I got you." 1 quick out.
Kirsten Roos has so much power that this Duke outfield was playing pretty deep, but a great jump by Aaliyah Terrell, diving, extending towards her second baseman, Amina Vega. Says, "Mine, mine, mine." And Aaliyah Terrell's it was. What a play by the junior out and right.
We have seen some incredible diving plays by outfielders from all 4 teams here at the Durham Regional this weekend.
And that's a big one, too, because Kirsten Roos is a great base runner, one of the best base stealers that this Chanticleers team has. And so when she gets on, there's a good chance she'll take advantage of the extra 60 feet to get to second. And so that's a big out in many ways for this Duke defense.
So instead of a runner on and nobody out, the diving play from Terrell keeps the bases empty. 1 retired here in the 2nd innings with Maddie Jennings at the plate. The 0-2 is upstairs. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jennings fouls it straight back. She stays alive at 1-2. Coastal Carolina, the Sun Belt champions after winning 4 games in 4 days. The Sun Belt tournament as the 7th seed, by the way. Defeated James Madison by a run in the championship. You and I believe that they had a resume to get an at-large, but they did not leave it to the committee. They went out and took care of business in the Sun Belt tournament. As Maddie Jennings whiffs through that pitch, and it's already 4 strikeouts for Cassidy Curd.
Yeah, and the Chanticleers did it with the offense, but the offense has been quiet so far because of Cassidy Curd. Elite movement now on both sides of the plate, up in the zone, and right now, this Chanticleers offense cannot catch up, but if you're the Chants, you have the exact woman you want up to the plate. McKenna Metzger, the freshman, whose last time up hit a grand salami.
Yeah, quite the impact. A walk-off grand slam, run rule fashion. In the elimination game earlier today against Howard, the team was up 5-1. The grand slam made it 9-1 in the 5th to win it. In fact, here it is.
Yeah, and the freshman has been impressive in so many ways, but the plate discipline and then the execution when she got the pitch she wanted. The 2 at-bats before had been both walks, so hadn't seen a ton of strikes, but when they gave her one, boy, did she turn it around and change the game for this Coastal team.
Slashes that one foul. It's 1-2. Has made such a huge impact for this Coastal Carolina team all season as a freshman, but specifically in postseason play. She drove in 5 runs at the Sun Belt Tournament, had 1 yesterday, and then the Grand Slam earlier today against Howard. Just missed.
And when we talked to her in the post-game interview, she said, I hadn't seen a ton of strikes. Well, I mean, she takes pitches like that. She's got a great awareness of the plate. She says, I'm looking for a pitch that's platey. I love that word. I'm going to steal that. But, I mean, the freshman swings it like a veteran in the box.
Reaches after that one on a line and just out of the reach of the diving Jada Baker, who made the move to first base mid-season this year after Florida took down Duke in rather dominant fashion. Marissa Young said we need to make some changes. They moved Baker from short to first, shifted up the infield a little bit, and it's been one of the best decisions they've made all year.
Yeah, and part of that shift was Anna Gold, who's played third base her entire college career, moved over to shortstop. And now what we've seen since then is the range, the arm strength. She can make the incredible plays. And the fact that you can move your shortstop is playing first base, just gives you so much depth on the infield. And you've seen it in how they've produced incredible plays all year long.
2-2 is fouled off. And then the end of that was moving Tessa Malau-Ulu over to third base, and all she managed to do is become the ACC Defensive Player of the Year this year at third.
Yeah, exactly. And how about that? I mean, we talked about Anna Gold at short, how good she's been, Jada Baker, but the move from Tessa from first base to third, I mean, has opened the eyes of the college softball world to how good she is at the hot corner.
Metzger with a great fight here, battles off another 2-strike pitch from Cassidy Curd.
And the thing I love about McKenna Metzger is her ability to adjust pitch to pitch. And there we see, I mean, no errors from Malau-Ulu. And against teams like this, batters like this, you can't give them opportunities. McKenna Metzger sees pitches well. And this has been the best at-bat so far from the Chanticleers.
The 9th pitch of the at-bat here from Cassidy Curd into Metzger, and we will see a 10th. She just does not look like a freshman whatsoever in the box. Calm, cool, composed, such a good appearance in the plate.
Yeah, and average hitters adjust game to game. Good hitters adjust at-bat to at-bat. Elite hitters adjust pitch to pitch. And McKenna Metzger, it's been clear in this at-bat, she is adjusted, and she is finding her timing.
Pitch number 10 of the at-bat. And Metzger laces it deep to center field. Her second home run of the day has tied this game at 1. A walk-off grand slam in an elimination game against Howard earlier today. She homers against Duke, and this game is all knotted up at 1.
Do not forget this name. McKenna Metzger, the freshman, swings it like a veteran All-American. 10 pitches in the AB, gets the one she wants in the end. Elevated pitch up in the zone, finds her timing, gets her barrel out, and it's a big boom from the freshman.
She gets 5 big booms.
I want to know the backstory with that immediately.
The Costco guys? You
What?
never heard of them?
No.
Oh, I live on TikTok too much, apparently.
Oh, the boom. I was talking about the wig.
Normandin pops out to second, and that ends the bottom of the second after Coastal Carolina ties it up with a solo home run from McKenna Metzger.